Now on BBC Radio 4, let's eavesdrop on the audio diary of Ben, an ornithologist based in sub-Antarctica. Bird Island is written by Katie Wicks and stars Reece, Shearsmith, Julian, Rhind-Tutt, Alison Steadman and Katie Wicks.
Yeah, it's quite calming, isn't it? Squeezing this stuff. Graham, my boss here on Bird Island, he just dropped this off. It's very exciting. It's the Skywatcher 90 ED. That's a telescope to you and me. I'll just get it on the desk. Oh, do you know, I have noticed perceptible increase in my upper body flexibility since I've been here, which I can only attribute to scuttling around after those feathery beasts all day, researching the albatross. That's very much my department here in sub-Antarctica. Sorry, I've only just noticed the mug that I'm drinking out of. This must be Jane's. She's our newest recruit here. How do they come up with this stuff? It's got a little moustache on it at the top, so when you take a sip, it temporarily looks like the moustache is yours, which is even funnier considering that Jane doesn't have a moustache because she's a woman. Oh, brilliant! Yes. There it is again. Yes, she's been like a breath of fresh air, really. Very impish sense of humour. Lovely. Very intelligent woman, very quick-witted, yes. Yes, well, that's why we get on so well. Oh, you know that phrase, if you're not ruffling feathers every day, then you're doing something wrong? Well, I was thinking of making a sign for the wall that said, if you're not ruffling feathers every day, then you obviously don't work as a research scientist in an albatross colony. But the ink cartridge was low, so I didn't. Yes, very much my own boss here, apart from my actual boss, Graham. He's here too, of course. Just the three of us stationed here. Oh, wow! Oh, double wow! It's from the British Antarctic Survey. Oh, well, that is curious to receive an email directly from them. Oh, I don't want to sound alarmist, but it's usually something terribly important. Just to put it into context, the last time they emailed us directly, it was because a squid had been spotted swimming near St. Peter's Point, which, as you can imagine, was a shock to everyone. Oh, let's have a look. Right. Ah, I see. They're running a poetry competition. Well, I suppose the art of writing was something of a tradition during the heroic age of polar exploration. Yeah. Yes, well, quite tempted to have a stab myself. Graham's next door Skyping his wife. She's Italian. So I'm off to bed. Over and out. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I really am. God, there's loads of them. I volunteered to come out and collect seal poo this morning. Oh, right. Where are those gloves? Oh, it really is quite an unpleasant task. At least they don't run away from you, I suppose, or try to bite you. And these crampons take a bit of practice too, I must say. I do love this time of year, but unfortunately it also brings with it a particularly merciless thaw, leaving much of the island coated in a thick, treacherous layer of ice, much like a lavish wedding cake. Speaking of which, between you and me, I think Graham's having a few marital problems of his own. Well, it can't be easy, can it, I suppose, being so far apart. There was definitely a few raised voices last night. Mind you, I once did attend a wedding which all went belly up at the reception. The bride started to flirt with this man by feeding him nibbles from the buffet table, when the groom stormed over and accused her of being croquettish, which I actually thought was a pretty good joke, but she obviously didn't. All done. I think that's probably enough. Time to get these back to unit base and have a proper examination. Oh, there's Graham. Graham! Graham!
Hello? All right, Ben?
Yes.
Oh, can I have a flapjack?
Oh, no, that's a little bag of poos. Seal poos.
Oh. Right.
Are you heading back?
Yep, going back to base.
Oh, great. Well, I'll walk with you. It's a bit tricky, isn't it? The ice this morning.
Yes.
Notice you've got a pair of C2s on there. I prefer C1 myself.
Crampons, yeah, I've got 2 pairs actually. Both C2s.
Oh, right. Can I ask, do you prefer a semi-stiff or a full stiff? Because the debate's still raging on the internet.
Semi, I'd say. You?
Yeah, I'm not an infrequent buyer of semi-stiffs.
Sorry?
What?
Does that mean no?
Not an infrequent.
It's because it's a double negative. It always confuses me. Does that mean you do or you don't buy them?
Ah, yes. No, I'm not frequent.
Sorry,
I don't really buy them, no, not often, no.
You don't? Right, okay. Right.
Yeah. Ooh, is that a couple of pintails?
Yeah, I think it is.
They don't often fly in pairs, do they? Graham, I hope I didn't disturb you last night when you were on Skype. I was unpacking the telescope. That's what the noise was.
No, you weren't being noisy, it was fine. I think I was the one being noisy, if anything.
Well, Jane and I did wonder if all was, okay.
Something I need to tell you, actually, Ben. I've decided I need to take a bit of a break for a while and go home and spend some time with Lucia. And, you can imagine, it's not always easy with her being back in Hemel Hempstead on her own.
How long for?
Well, a few months, I would have thought.
Months? Oh, no. I mean, sorry, it's just, well, that's a long time, are you sure?
Well, yeah, calm down, Ben. It'll fly by.
Oh, but I mean, it'll just be Jane and I.
No, it's only a few months.
And the albatross eggs will have hatched by then.
You get on well with Jane?
We have a very pleasant working relationship, I suppose, yes, but it's all just a bit, it's just that, well, it'll just be the two of us here together, is all. I mean, how will that work? And then this is all a lot to take in.
Newsflash! About 3 ton of krill have landed on the back porch overnight. I know! I'm sure that's the last thing you expected me to say. Great big mounds of krill. Well, Graham was quite nonplussed about the whole thing. Happens quite a lot, apparently. Well, it doesn't in Shropshire, I said. No, apparently the winds are so strong sometimes they can get blown in from the coast. I don't know if you can imagine, but it looks like a great, vast pink sea. So you can guess how I'll be spending my day sweeping up the bloody krill.
Ben, you gonna come and help?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
What rhymes with penguin? Apron? I'm trying to write a little poem of my own for the old competition, but as of yet, the muse is yet to strike. What does an onomatopoeia mean? I seem to remember that word a lot in English lessons. Onomatopoeia. An onomatopoeic word imitates the source of the sound that it describes. Oh, I get it. Yeah, like ham. That's right, isn't it? 'Cause that's the noise you make when you eat it. Ham. Oh, sorry. That'll be Mother on Skype.
Hello? Hello, Mother?
Hello, Ben. Ben, I've got to be quick because Eggheads is on in a bit. But I was just calling to say that your father and I are going to the Philippines.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
We're going to visit Uncle Chris.
Uncle Chris lives in the Philippines.
Yes.
Since when? But I thought he didn't have any money.
I mean, no, he hasn't. But he's bought some cursed land.
Cursed?
Oh, yes. It's very cursed, very cursed. Voodoo, apparently. The locals won't touch it. So we
Oh.
got it dirt cheap. So your father and I are flying out there next week. I don't want to rub it in. But
Right.
it's about 31 there at the moment. But then, you never did like the heat, did you? Even as a child. Your father's got to take it easy, though, because last time he went abroad, he burnt his penis. Do you remember?
What? No, of course I don't remember. I wouldn't even want to know that sort of information in the first place, thank you. Dad burnt his genitals.
No, not all of his genitals, just his penis.
Yes, I think we should move on from talking about this now, please. Hang on, when was this? You and Dad never go abroad.
1972.
I wasn't even alive then.
Oh, probably why you don't remember it. We went cycling in Athens.
Please, can we just change the... How did Dad burn his... Oh, please don't tell me he was cycling naked, was he?
Wait there. I'll ask him. Robin? You weren't cycling naked, were you? When? In 1972. I don't know, I mean.
Oh, look, it really doesn't matter.
Oh, I remember now. It was his shorts. They've become dangerously translucent, withered away by hours of freewheeling all over that stone, I expect. The material had taken quite a bashing. I mean,
Right.
they were practically gossamer by the time we reached the Parthenon. Oh, that's the end music. I'd better go. I'll call you tomorrow, love. Bye.
Bye.
Where am I supposed to be looking, Ben? I can't see anything.
Well, you see Orion's belt?
Yeah?
Well, it's just above that.
What, the very bright one?
Yeah, that's Venus.
Oh, I've got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's really powerful, this telescope, isn't it?
Excellent model, that one, yeah. Perfect conditions, really, tonight for stargazing. Full starred night tonight.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What star sign are you, Ben?
Pisces. You? I'd say you're a typical Taurus.
Really?
No, I'm joking, of course. Obviously, as a scientist, I don't believe in any of that nonsense. They'd have you out of that observatory quicker than you can say Russell Grant.
Yeah, I do find it quite infuriating, though, when people get the two terms confused. Astronomy is a science, whereas astrology is rubbish.
Well, I quite agree.
Dinner be ready in about half an hour, okay?
Oh, Graham, hang on.
Yes, mate.
Well, I think this is as good a time as any. Well, I've been trying to enter something into the British Antarctica Survey Poetry Competition, as you know.
Oh, Ben, are you going to read it out? Oh, I love poetry. Right, let's hear it.
Sure. Good. Can't be too long. Dinner.
Well, it's actually... I thought it appropriate to write you a farewell poem of sorts, if you will.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Really? Right. Well, I'm very touched. Thank you, Ben.
Well, it was traditional for the polar explorers of the past to document their discoveries through the written word, express feelings through writing, so it only seemed fitting to pen you a little ditty. Okay, great. G is for Graham, for that is your name. R is for Rogers, the second half of your name. A is for Antarctica, or an island, just below. H is for Hemel Hempstead, where you've decided to go. A is for abandoned, once was three, is now a couple. M is for your marriage, the source of all the trouble.
Thanks, Ben. That's very, very nice.
It was lovely.
Thank you.
What is for dinner?
Krill. Nice. Right, should we go in?
Yeah.
Bird Island was written by Katie Wicks. It starred Reece Shearsmith as Ben, Julian Rhind-Tutt as Graham, Alison Steadman as Mother, and Katie Wicks as Jane. The producer was Telusha Galani.
And that was the last in the current series of Bird Island.